Morning, folks. Welcome to the 20th of November 2025. I'm gonna head down here and do a little then and now down in a location in Kalamazoo known as Farmers Alley. Farmers Alley. We're on the way down there. We're gonna stop and take a really quick look at a cool piece of glass art. If this morning traffic will let up, you know, go through the neighborhoods here. Oh, there's a lot of history. A lot of history along here. We're gonna go over here a second and park. I'll be right back. All right, we can see the Kalamazoo House. It used to be a funeral home. It's transitioned over from Halloween to Christmas. The Marlboro building beyond. And we're looking at the mobile artwork right here in front of us. I don't believe it ever stops. It's even lit at night. It's one of the coolest little mobile structures or sculptures that you'll ever see. Right here in front of the Kalamazoo Institute of Arts. We're going to do a longer video here later in the month. And of course, there's your glass artwork, the Dale Chihuly. Okay. Of course, a lot more to look at here, and we're going to do that a little bit later in the month. Right now, head downtown here, Farmers Alley. I'll be right back. Button. Thanks, Kalamazoo's starting to get some trees wrapped up along here. Going down onto the mall. That's all right. Homeless people, they have their own traffic lights. Always have to watch. Never know. Right here's Farmers Alley. I'm gonna turn down Farmers Alley. I'm gonna sit about right here, and it's where we're gonna do the then and now. Right there. What this used to look like back in the day. Now, if I can find any other photos of it, you can see here's the Farmers Alley Theater and so forth. I shall do so. Right across here, you can see some of the backs of the buildings. They're right on the Kalamazoo Mall. Downtown there. All right, and we'll keep cutting ahead here. Back of the old Gilmore's department store. And over here on the right, the parking structure is where they used to have concerts up on top of back in the day. Look at this little place here that has a balcony coming right out there. You could sit right out there, right outside your little condo, right next to the Art Deco American National Bank building. We'll cut down this little alley too. Okay. Lights aren't on. There across the street, that's the Haymarket Alley. I talk about the human fly climbing the building, Sears and Roebuck back in the day. There's the building right next to the Horizon Bank. That's the building the human fly climbed to the top of, in front of, I believe it's 15,000 in attendance down here. Back in the day. If I can find photos of that, I'll do that again as well and include them here. See what that used to look like. All right, pull out here onto the sidewalk, looking down at the Radisson. Right here at the front, American National Bank building. There you go. Interesting view this morning. Like Art Deco. Right back. And you can see they're starting to wrap the trees down here too. Here's where the 100-mile-an-hour driver left the surface of the road, went across the sidewalk, clipped off the pole, and went through the front of the bank right there. They still haven't got that repaired. That is a mess. All right, I will be right back with you up here at another Then and Now at the Point. We'll see you there. The Triangle Point. Well, folks, give you a little lay of the land. We're at Kalamazoo and Water Streets. This was an old service station back in the day. Now it's Bell's Brewery. Maybe we can get this out a little ways. There we go. Railroad tracks, Water Street. Okay. Back here's the old Star Paper Company. Okay. Now I believe it's a microbrewery. And Hopcat. And of course, next to Hopcat was the structure that was burned by the arson 2 summers ago. You can see the old streetcar right there. All right, we're going to be talking about, it's right here on this corner, the Triangle. The Water Street Coffee Joint now. It didn't used to be that though. Nope, right across the street from another filling station. All right, that was Lester Rice's triangular service. Wait till you see the then and now photos of this. Right next to National Storage in the background. Lester started this in 1930. Ran it for 32 years. Then, back in 1993, Water Street Coffee Joint bought the place and renovated it into their existing business. Pretty cool. Wait till you see the then and now of Lester standing right here. Wait till you see the prices of the fuel per 5 gallons. Not a gallon, per 5 gallons. All right. I will be right back. There you have it, folks. Wait till you see the then and now. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I sure appreciate it. Thank you all my international viewers and subscribers. There's a little Java for you here this morning. See you in the next one. Stay safe and warm.